City.
We are Red Dot. We're here. You're there. We're here.
We are live.
We are live. Welcome back to the SAC. Happy New Year from the Mid-SAC. It is blistering. You know, New Year's Eve was perfect. The weather.
That was a great night.
What a great night. It's so much fun. So glad that he was here. And we got Mr. Foster, Ed, the artist formerly known as Rick.
Dude, no, it's Rick. The artist formerly known as Ed.
Yeah.
Rick is a very good ad.
He is. And he's a great guy. College, played at ODU, knows his basketball, big Celtics fan.
I didn't like how he was dissing Cat, but, you know,
Yeah.
he's a Celtics fan.
He's a Celtic guy. What do you think is going to happen?
But see, so it's different because I'm used to our relationship.
Yes.
You're not the typical Celtics fan when talking about, like, my team.
No.
Because
I'm
we're
educated.
friends. Right. Well, no, but also because, like, you're not just going to, like, hate on my team. You know
No, but
what I'm
I
saying?
recognize when players are good. The uniform doesn't matter. If
Sure.
they're good, they're good. I'll give them their props. I may not like them, but I respect them.
But I also, like, I was wanting him to be like, oh, yeah, I've watched him and he looks good, which...
Yeah.
You're from somebody else's fan, you're typically not going to get that from somebody.
Not you.
I get that from you because we have these conversations.
Yeah.
You know,
But I also know.
you've
There you
also
go.
seen it.
I've also seen it, and I know that they are they're one of the biggest threats to Boston. Repeating, and it's not just because of talent. I love the way they play.
Yeah.
They're a team.
The culture there
The
is
culture.
good.
That's a team that is going to. They are not going quietly. If they go, and if they win, it won't be a surprise. They're deep. They're talented. They're tough. They're well coached. Yeah. They've got a home run hitter. Actually, they got two. And so yeah.
They need a little depth.
They need a little
They need
depth,
some
but I think when they get Mitchell back, that'll help. And or he's gonna get back into shape. You know, once he gets his sea legs.
He said he's going to get the clearance to practice this month at some point.
Okay.
So
Are
he's
they
gonna miss-
thinking All-Star break? Right before, right after? What is
Well, I mean, if he starts practicing in January, you probably give him 3 weeks, right?
if all goes well, 2 to 3 weeks is the norm.
That's normal?
Is normal.
So then,
Yeah.
yeah maybe.
Because no, if he's able to practice, it means he can run. If you can't run, you can't play basketball.
Right.
So if he's practicing, okay, he's running. He can run. Now it's stopping and starting and building up his stamina, that kind of shit.
And I think the way Tibbs practices,
Yeah.
if he practices with them for a few weeks,
Yeah, he'll be ready.
he should be good.
Yeah, Tibbs' practices are practices.
And he doesn't have to come in and play 30 minutes a game.
So, I
He's
mean,
got to come in
yeah.
and play 15 to 20 minutes a game. and
See,
build
if
up.
Tatum does that, short post like that at 6'10", like that's what Bird used to do. He takes the guy, lets everybody clear out, and then looks and says, oh yeah, you're small. Bye. Just shooting right over. From 14, 15 feet. Like, do it. You know, it's there.
Dante's dribbling too much.
They call a foul?
What do you call it? Kick.
Oh, kick. Okay. Anyway, we're live. This is I Don't Disagree. Happy Thirsty Thursday, or THC Thursday. Yoda Jobu in the hizzy, obviously Pipey. He's lurking back there somewhere. Working
You're covering him up.
Working his mojo. Segment one, we're going to finish with basketball because the big one is obviously going to be the college football playoff. The Final Four is set. We will talk about that. But here comes Minnesota. Right on cue. Boston with the inability or the unwillingness to put teams away by just playing fundamental basketball. Here we are. Now look, and again, I hate making excuses because they're so damn deep, the deepest team in the league, but they don't have Jaylen Brown or Porzingis tonight. So they're down 2 starters, and this is Minnesota, who was in the conference finals last year.
But you still hold them to that standard.
Well, because
they are that good.
They're 11 deep. It's like you can
But I mean, if they win this game by 8 or 9
look at
points,
this. See, this is what I'm talking about. Look at fucking 40. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, that was silly.
I mean, thank God Kate he just lost the ball. No foul. Just fucking like, you know, you take a 34-foot 3-point shot. Like, why are you taking that? Now he's wide open. Bang. Oh, thank God he missed it.
Good thing they can't shoot.
But again, this is what I'm talking about.
I know, it's whack.
If they're in your face 30 feet, that means drive. Drive to the basket.
Right.
I mean, I understand this. Look
The
at
tighter
where
they
he
play,
is.
yeah.
Look at where he
Go
drive.
by his ass.
Go by him.
He's not that good a defender.
No, he's in your face. Go to the hoop. Don't set up a 3.
Oh my God, what's he doing?
I don't know. He's yeah. Let me shoot. Are you serious? You better make that. You better make that shot because literally he had what's his name on his back. He had Randall on his back. He gets a foul, and they just get lazy on D. They just, I don't know. They're frustrating as fuck. And look, kudos to Kevin Vaughn, who today I looked at him. He went off. He's like, I don't like him right now. He's like, they make this so hard. Why?
Is Kevin Vaughn a Celtics fan?
Oh, diehard.
Oh, that's right. He likes all the good teams.
All the good teams. He likes all the
That's
dynasties.
right.
Yeah, we call him Kevin the Dynasty Vaughn.
Right.
It's not a dynasty. He ain't interested.
What is he a Steelers fan or a Pats fan?
No, he'll tell you he's a Colts fan, but he became a Colts fan because of Peyton Manning. He wasn't a Colts fan for Peyton Manning got there. I don't care what he tells me. But,
one of my friends is like a UNC 49er Nick fan. I mean, I love him, but it's kind of funny.
My brother Pete, Dallas Cowboys, North Carolina. I mean, it's not Celtics, but he's from there. You know.
You can't help that one.
No, you can't. That's the one you can't hide. He has started to like the Patriots now. They've won 6 Super Bowls.
That's such a rush shot. And he made it.
We had it to 8. Now it's 5 again because we leave a guy open.
They made a lot of passes.
They did. The Celtics made them rotate.
Yeah, y'all made them work.
Can we go to the basket here? All right, let's make a bet. Is it a 2 or 3? What are they shooting now? 2 or 3?
I feel like they're probably going to shoot a 3.
They shoot more 3s than 2s on average, by the way. Just so he wouldn't be wrong. Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, he's going to the hoop.
Nice.
Alley-oop.
That's a foul.
He got fouled hard.
They didn't call that? Did you?
Oh my God!
Did you see that?
He climbed
2 guys
climbed on his back.
What? I don't care about this. Go show the foul.
That was a rushed 3.
That's
literally on his back.
DiVincenzo just literally hammered Kana in the back of the neck.
Dude, NBA refs are terrible.
Look at Tatum's face. I don't blame Tatum for that. That is beyond obvious. Like that's I don't blame Tatum for that one. That's No.
Oh my God! Oh, he got fouled. Oh, he didn't get fouled.
He hit it off the glass.
Was it the end of the shot?
He hit it off the glass.
He banked it from the fucking
he didn't call
extended
it. He didn't
elbow.
Call
No way.
No way he called that. I love Derek White, but he didn't call that.
That looked like a brick and a half when he left his hands when he got pushed.
Wow, he blew the layup.
What are you doing? Dunk it.
That's a foul. Did they call it finally? Jesus Christ. Like, Dante DiVincenzo is just trying to foul everything.
Yeah.
Like every one of these.
DiVincenzo's just pissed.
Yeah. This is right.
Oh my God. That's a horrible shot.
The kiss looks so sweet though.
It was right in the center of the square too.
It was perfect. It's like he didn't plan that. It was a perfect shot. Perfect kiss. Like
what if he called it?
He didn't call it. He's got 26 points.
But imagine if he's 5 for 9 for 3. But really, he should be 4 for 9.
You got to call bank.
That was an absolute brick and a half.
As an old school baller, you have to call bank. That's a rule on the playground. If you shoot, fine, call it.
Well,
because if you don't call it,
but here's the thing: you never bank a 3 on purpose. No. Even if you call it, it's because you realize you overshot it. No. You never bank a 3. It's just it's harder than hitting it.
Yeah, I can only think of one man that did it. I don't know if that story is true.
Who?
Bird. The game he had 60. Apparently, Doc Rivers tells a story about the trainer off, and he does it in the game. And he falls into the trainer. He calls it. Doc Rivers. That's when the bench just jumped up because he called it. They all heard him call it, and then he hit it. And the whole fucking bench just goes, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Like, and he goes down. He's kneeling on the trainer like it really went into it. It was like, I mean, so. But again, it's. I don't know.
It's legend.
But the play happens, and then the bench erupts when they see it. The Atlanta Hawk bench. So I'm like, I don't know. See, he misses that one, but he makes the one he's not supposed to.
But that's the one where it's like you guys are
up
8 right now.
Don't shoot it.
You're up 8.
Why? Did they need that shot? The shot? Why?
Go get fouled.
Just why? I don't get it. I don't get the. It makes no sense.
Dante's trying to cut to the hole. Nobody's cutting to the basket.
Nope.
They're all standing at the 3-point line.
Yep. They're all trying to shoot the 3.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good shot, Ant.
Oh, you got a block. Oh, he's too big. Yep. 104 to go. Boston is up 6.
This game is over.
If they make free throws. Jaylen Brown's not here, so they'll probably make the free throws. Now, if I'm him, I'm taking it down. Just take it down and go to the basket. Take it down and drive.
He's going to drive and look for the 3.
Go all the way. No.
Drove and look for the 3.
Follow it.
And they didn't rebound.
They didn't rebound. They didn't box
Minnesota's given up.
Yeah.
That was Ant.
That might have been the dagger.
That was Ant.
That might have been the dagger. Go to the basket. Tatum's shooting a 3 on this.
Ant's tired. He's not even chasing.
I told you he was going to shoot the 3.
Wow.
This
What
is
a
so
horrible shot.
Horrible shot.
That's one of the worst shots
Didn't need it. Just go to the hoop.
Oh, he got fouled. Oh, if he had made that.
Well, you fouled him, Holiday. Of course, you wouldn't be in that mess if you went to the fucking basket.
How do you foul him there?
I don't know.
You're going for a pump fake here?
I don't know. No?
What are you doing? He might not even touched him, honestly.
I don't know if he...
But why is he
Looked like he touched him.
Why is he jumping there?
I don't know.
Put your hand up.
Put your hand up. Like... So this is the idea that I don't disagree. Segment 1, all things Boston blunders. Boston bricklayers.
They're gonna win.
I have given them a new name. Their brand. It's not basketball. It's brickball. Brickball. So you want to see textbook brickball? You put it at David the Boston Celtics.
Wow.
Because when they're rolling, in terms of building a new arena, it's tough to argue with 18 for 60. It's tough.
What did we say?
53 for 4, 14 for 53. That's another one.
Oh, jeez. When was that?
Brand new arena. We're talking brand new arena.
What's the most threes they've missed this year?
The game where they were 18 for 60.
18 for 60.
They missed 42 threes. That sounds like my family. Apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, does it, boys and girls?
I said, give me a second.
I said, good day.
Is there another game on tonight?
Yeah, there's supposed to be a doubleheader. Next game, a good one on TNT. This is TNT.
I hope it's
Oh, look, we're calling timeout so we can set up a 3.
Okay, we're gonna set a back
They're
pick.
up now.
Tatum's gonna come off. It'll
Chip,
be wide open at the top.
We
of
have
the key.
to really give it due. So you can understand the level of stupidity we're dealing with here. They're up 3. There's 21 seconds left. Okay, the lane has.
Did DiVincenzo hit all 3?
He did. The lane is so open you could drive an 18-wheeler down it. Okay, and I am betting they're going to shoot a 3 out of this time.
All right, let me ask you this: defensively, with 28 seconds left, do you play it straight up or do you foul?
You're one possession.
I know, but only 4 seconds if they take it all the way down, and then you got to rebound.
I don't think you foul because Jaylen Brown is not out there. If he was out there, I'd foul him the second he touched the ball.
Yeah,
that man is a choker when it comes to foul free throws. Nobody wants to hear that, and I love Jaylen Brown. I have one criticism of him. He's a 2 guard who can't shoot 3s. Shoot 2s. He shoots 3s better than he shoots 2s. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You cannot be a guard in the NBA and shoot 71% from the foul line.
You need to be at 80.
Robert Parrish, who is 7'1", is a career 76%.
80, are you okay with 80 at the point guard position?
You've got to be 80 plus. No guard, no professional guard should be less than 80% from the foul line. If you're in the NBA and you are a guard, you should not be below 80% from the foul line. I'm not kidding. And if you go back to the heydays of basketball,
I think that's
more or less true.
Yeah.
It is. It's more or less true. Here we go. Here's the play. Let's see. They're dialing up a 3.
No, I think with Jaylen Brown, you'd take 78.
Yeah.
With all the other stuff he does.
I love Jaylen Brown. I just wish he would just practice his damn 2s as much as he
he's coming in.
Go to the basket.
He's coming in. He's trying to draw the charge. He got that shot.
Faded away.
Oh, shit. They got to move. You got to move.
Why would you fade away?
Do they get to advance the ball on this?
They're going to get it at half court. With 3 seconds, they are down 3. Watch this.
DiVincenzo. I'm carding DiVincenzo's the guy I don't want to take the shot.
Watch Boston blow this. I will not be one bit surprised.
If I'm Minnesota, I decoy with Ant. And DiVincenzo's
is he
the guy.
their best 3-point shooter?
DiVincenzo, I think.
On the whole team.
I mean,
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying on the whole team, they got some good shooters.
Do they?
They got a couple guys, yeah. Conley's
Mike
really
Conley's
good.
not a great 3-point shooter, is he?
He's good. He's not great. He's not the best one.
The other one, I mean,
I'm not thinking of him. I'm thinking of the other kid. Not Anthony Edwards. The other dude. What's his name?
I mean, Cat was probably the best 3-point shooter.
Cat was very good when he was there, but for a big man, obviously. But
let's look him up. I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, Anthony Edwards might be the best one to take the
well,
shot.
he'll get the shot because of his athletic ability.
Right, but I would decoy with him, and maybe he passes to DiVincenzo.
If I'm Boston, you foul them before they shoot it and put them on the line.
Yeah, that's
because that way they've got to miss it, catch it, and all this shit.
But you got to be careful that you don't foul them as they're shooting.
You got to catch. The second the guy catches it, foul him. They ain't let it. As soon as he catches it, foul him. There's only 3 seconds left.
Yeah.
So as soon as just wrap him up. Don't even let him. Just wrap him up. So I mean, I honestly, that's what I would do. I wouldn't even give him a chance to shoot this shot. Make him make 2 free throws or brick 1 and tap it out. Because then that ball's bouncing all around the arena. What's left of time is going to tick off. So, and then put all your big men in there to rebound. I mean, it's just 3.1 to go. 118-115 Celtics in Minnesota. The start of this grueling 11-game stretch.
Okay, Anthony Edwards 41%.
That's actually very good.
Julius Randle 36%.
That's good.
Naz Reid 34%.
That's not.
DiVincenzo only 35%.
I thought he was higher than that. Huh. I thought he was like 38, 37, 38, somewhere in there.
And Alexander Walker, 44%.
That's the kid I'm thinking of him.
Alexander Walker.
Yeah. No, that's what he does. He's that dude.
And then they got Rob Dillingham, I think, 42%.
I've heard of Dillingham. I think he was that high. Wow, he's better than I thought he was. So they've got some guys.
Well, these guys probably haven't taken a lot of shots.
Yeah, I mean, but they've got some guys that are capable. You know, they're not knocked down. I don't know if I'd call those guys a knockdown shooter, but we're going to find out right here. Boston has battled shorthanded, no Porzingis, no Jaylen Brown on the road against a very talented yet underachieving Minnesota team. This is a get-right game for Minnesota if they can win it. And I would not give them a clean look at this shot because it'll go in. Look where they're giving it to them.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Right at that little
right there.
hash mark.
Switch every single screen.
So you got Edwards taking it out?
Switch every
They're not going to get the ball.
single screen.
Oh, wow, he got the shot.
He got the shot. Boston escapes. Tatum and him hug.
I think they tried to foul him.
He got a shot. He got a look. They rushed three guys at him. They chipped over each other, but Anthony was one of the best athletes in the world. So, yeah, he found a way to get a good look. Actually, it was a good spread screen there. Yeah, nobody got a hand up. He
It was
just
a horrible shot.
Yeah, he was floating.
Should have passed it to DiVincenzo.
Yeah, he was floating to the left as he shot it. That's the problem. He got a good look. If he went straight up and down, it probably goes in.
Yeah.
So there's Jaylen Brown taking the night off.
He's in the hoodie.
He's in the hoodie. So Boston wins game one of this 11-game stretch, shorthanded, so I'll give them credit, on the road. Of course, they made it harder than it had to be, but they did it, which again speaks to their talent. They're down two starters in Minnesota. That's how talented this team is, which is why they're so frustrated. But Tatum, big night, 33 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds. Yeah, he's an MVP. He is.
He would have more points if he took more twos.
If he went to the basket, he would have.
He missed 14 shots. How many were threes?
He probably took 10. He probably took 10.
He would have had 40.
He would have had 40. Look, I'll bet he took 10. I'm just throwing it out there.
I love these gloves. They have the finger. You can use the fingertips.
Yeah, I gotta get a drink. Did you want a drink or something? I'm sorry.
What are you drinking?
I don't know. It's Thursday. See, why couldn't it be Friday?
I know, and I have to work, but
I wanna make a wine cooler so bad.
oh, let's do it. One wine cooler. Second segment.
Why do I gotta open my mouth? Every time I open my mouth, something bad happens. It's uncanny. He has the uncanny ability. Like I have the same ability. When I open my mouth, something bad is going to happen. It's just.
He was 6 for 17.
He shot 17
threes.
He scored 33 points.
I mean, if he had shot 10 threes,
he missed 11 threes.
Yeah. If you take.
Why? This is why I drink.
If you take 11 of those missed threes and turn half of them into 2-point shots, you're probably going to make 3 out of 5 or 4 out of 6 of those 2-pointers. What was that?
I don't know. It was the football thing. It had a football magnet somewhere.
No.
I'll find it.
It came off the side.
Did it? No, this was up there. This one.
I think it might have been that off over there. That bug spray.
Maybe. And we'll
See
find
it down there?
Oh yeah.
Fell off the back of it.
Thank God. Anyway, we'll do that in segment 2. But anyway, look, this is why Kevin and I had this conversation today, because they make it harder than it has to be. This is why every real basketball Celtics fan who knows the game pulls their hair out, because like, why? And Kenny the Jet Smith, God love him. I wish I could go back to that halftime where he showed the size of this lane. Tatum is one-on-one. There's no help because they're all running off these, and he doesn't even look into the paint. It's like it would have been a dunk.
Yeah.
Jab, step, shove, bang, by 2 dribbles, dunk. There was no help. There was no one there. He never even looked. It's like
with his strides, there's probably 1 dribble.
He is probably the best driver of the basketball in the world. He's 6'10", long arms, can finish with either hand, great hand-eye coordination. When he decides I'm not going to be stopped, he generally doesn't get stopped. And so, look, they won tonight. I shouldn't be bitching. He played great. And they did it without 2 starters. But should it have been?
No, it shouldn't have been.
Should it have come down to that shot? No.
But again, we know this team.
Yeah.
And I think you obviously take a win like that. And
if you told me before the game, it's one of those.
Right.
That no Jaylen Brown, no Porzingis, you're going to win that game by 3. Sold. I don't care how it happens.
Yeah.
You're going to win by 3. Tatum's going to have 33. Okay, sold. I didn't have to ask anything else.
Sometimes you just got to be happy with the sausage.
Yeah.
You know, there's some nasty things in those sausages we eat. Oh, Sixers Warriors.
Donnie.
Oh yes,
Where are
we're
we?
definitely
Where?
we're definitely having a fucking wine cooler.
Where are we?
Dago Donnie.
This place never. If there's a better bar in America,
Speak up.
if you're,
speak up.
if you're a pure sports fan, we should have a gate.
We had idiots standing behind us that paid $20 a pop. Ooh, I can't see the iPad.
Actually, we paid them to stand there.
You're like, I can't even see the fucking iPad. Can you move that shoebox?
Move that shoebox out of the way. Hey, that's the magic shoebox. This is the treasure chest. We have to decorate this.
Hey, redoubtable one, you mind losing a few pounds so I can see the fucking iPad?
How about dropping a few bills there?
I can't see the goddamn screen. Best environment to watch a game in sports.
You're never
right
gonna.
here.
I mean, look, and the Knicks were playing tonight. They already played. Or they played.
No, they played yesterday.
They won yesterday.
They won without Brunson yesterday, but they were playing the Jazz.
No Brunson.
Yeah,
That's still a big
still
win.
good.
Yeah.
And not only no Brunson, they had no McBride, who was the backup point guard.
He was out too.
Yeah, so they went Cameron Payne and Tyler Kullock. Tyler Kullock's the white kid they drafted from Marquette.
Yes.
He was like
Tough
their,
kid.
Yeah,
Tough, gritty kid.
I think he was like their leading guy.
Mm-hmm.
But he had played a game for the G League that morning, and then played 12. He played 40 minutes that morning, played 12 minutes that night with the Knicks, which is kind of cool.
That is kind of cool.
But no, what I'm excited about with the Knicks, glad they won. They've won 9 in a row. They play OKC tomorrow.
That's
in OKC, and OKC has won 12 in a row.
Yeah. Two hottest teams in the league.
Yeah,
other than Cleveland.
Even though we've played like the Wizards, the
Celtics
the
have
Magic,
lost before you. The Celtics have 6 home losses. Every team is 500 or below at home.
Yeah, I guess there's
so 9 in a row.
There's actually a lot of teams that their records aren't very good, but they're still pains in the ass.
9 in a row in this league right now is 9 in a row.
The Magic are a pain in the ass. We had to play them a couple times.
I got news for you. The Magic are going to be a problem when they get out.
The Wizards are actually annoying. They're not good at all, but they're annoying.
They're pesky.
Yeah. And we played them back to back in DC, which was weird.
You know what sucks about them? And look, I know what they're doing, and I get it. But if whenever the Celtics play the Wizards, we get them on the local TV station here.
Yeah.
So their local announcers, they suck.
You know who it is?
Yeah,
it's Drew Gooden.
Drew Gooden, who was a heck of a player at Kansas and played in the Pro.
I don't think he's as bad as the play-by-play guy.
The thing is, though, and I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to put a positive spin on a walking catastrophe, and that's hard to do. So I try not to be too critical of them, but when I hear them, see, they play. The one thing about the Celtics, when they play these guys, they generally slap them upside the head.
Yeah.
They don't usually fuck around with them. They just fucking slap them. Like, fuck you. And I'm going to give you, you think about it. But then the
Wizards
Wizards
give us a game for 3 quarters.
The Wizards will cut it to 20 or 25, and these guys act like it's Game 7. It's a one possession of the finals.
That's rinky-dink sports shit.
Yeah, it's like you're down 26 after he made that 3. There's 4 minutes left.
Right.
The Celtics starters have been sitting for 15
had to make a 3
to get to 26 against their backups.
Yeah.
There's 4 minutes left. Where is this miracle run coming from? Like, where? What? I mean, it's just.
Dude,
and at that point, you're like, is anybody even watching?
But that's how it is with the Nationals. That's how it is with all those shitbag teams, even though the Nets won a fucking series a few years ago.
I can't believe
they had some good GM work.
Yeah, they did.
But the announcer, it's just like watching them play the Knicks is annoying because they typically fight with us for 3 quarters.
Yeah.
And then in the 4th quarter, we win.
Yeah, you're like, all right, enough of this shit.
Now, the other night we had to take them to overtime to beat them. You know,
that's right. Yes,
but their fucking announcers are acting like they're the fucking '96 Bulls.
This is the '96 Bulls against the '86 Celtics.
Exactly. And they're like, "Oh man, would you look at Malcolm Brogdon down the lane?" And it's just shut up.
So just to recap, Tatum 33, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. Hauser 15 points. 5 of 11 to 3. Holiday 11 and 8 assists. Good night put there. Derek White 26 and 2 and 2. And then the bench was Pritchard 9, K to 8, Cornette 7. Of course, 2 of the bench players were starting because the Celtics had no Porzingis and Jaylen Brown. But that's what you can do when you're 10 deep. So
surprised Pritchard didn't have more.
Yeah, he had 9 points, 4 assists. Solid.
How many minutes did he play with Jaylen?
25.
Okay.
Holiday played 39.
Hmm.
Holiday 39, White Horford 35. See, this is why I'm pissed at Porzingis. Horford is 38 years old. He should not be playing 35 minutes a night, ever, unless it's the playoffs and it's Game 6.
Porzingis isn't even 30, right?
He's 29.
Yeah.
So look, the man helped us win a championship. He proved himself, and I know we need him at the end. But this guy gets hurt taking a shower. It's like, what the fuck? Like, it's on, like, the other night, and look, I saw the play. It was legitimate. It wasn't like he's not faking.
You mean when he got hurt?
Yeah, it was legitimate. Okay, I can see how it happened. But it's like, if you know, how do I put this? And Yao Ming was a good example of this, and so was Sabonis when he came over. Big guys that had leg problems. They knew
what they could and couldn't do.
Well, they knew when to avoid just the chance of it.
He's a little reckless.
He's reckless.
Yeah.
For a guy that gets hurt, and he's playing hard. I'm not saying he's not, but he's got to be smart.
Yeah.
Like, if he
did
knows,
that in the playoffs last year.
Yeah, he was reckless
in that game where he was going nuts.
Yeah.
Remember the game 1?
Yeah, when he torched them.
Yeah, and then he hurt his leg.
Yeah, he went too far.
Yeah,
It was game 2 actually.
Game 2 was when
And by the way, he was off to a sweltering start in that one. He had 12 points in the first quarter, and then the second quarter is when it happened.
Well, remember when he
was like
he went the length of the floor to make a block, and, it was just like, calm down, bro. But
like, I used to brag about Jerry Rice for this, this is why I was always mad at Gronk, because Gronk never figured it out, which is why his career was cut in half. Jerry Rice knew on 1st and 10, go down. Second, go down. If it's 3rd and 6 and you need to then you take the hit. But you only take it when you have to take it, when you have no choice. That's how you last this long. Pat Mahomes has figured this out now as a quarterback. Don't run unless you have no other choice, because all it takes is one hit. Okay. And he understands he's no good to them on the bench. So unless don't run unless you have no choice. Yeah. Brady was famous for this.
We can punt this bitch and we'll get it back.
Live to fight another day, because a punt is better than you getting knocked out for 6 weeks. So I mean, Porzingis has to learn this fast, because they need him, especially with Cleveland being better, New York being better, Orlando is better. Yeah. Trust me on this. This is not going to be an easy road for the Celtics, and they're going to have to be healthy. And they got to play smart.
Dude, Milwaukee's playing good again.
Milwaukee has been underachieving for 2 years. Now, again, I don't think they're better than Boston, but I know they're better than they've shown. They're better than they've shown. They're better than the Indiana Pacers. Don't give me this fucking crap. They don't have anything like Giannis and Damon Lillard on that roster. They don't. Okay? So the supporting cast for Milwaukee has fallen off significantly. Starting with what's-his-nuts, Milton. Yeah, the third guy has fallen off. And Lopez is just getting older and fatter. So it's like, and slower. So they don't have enough help around those two, but they're still better than Indiana when they're healthy. No one's going to tell me they're not. So it's not going to be an easy road for Boston. And they're going to have to be healthy. And Porzingis has to know when to go full and when to your point, all right, not this time, not this play, not this, And I don't know why they're not teaching him. Al Horford, you would think, because he's had, why Horford's had this career, because he plays like this. He knows, once he got past 32, Horford knew, okay, I got to pick my spots. If I want to last longer, I got to pick my spots. And if he's not done it, Al, it would behoove you to get in Porzingis' ear before he kills himself. Okay, doing something he didn't need to do in a game he didn't need to do it in. So we'll see what happens. But they're showing the highlights of the game right now. What are the game coming up, by the way, segment 2, we're going to talk the college football playoff. But we will have Golden State, Philly. Philly has turned it around and made it something of their season. Golden State is struggling to stay above water. They're 16 and 16. So this is kind of a big game for both teams tonight on the road out on the West Coast. So there's Ant, very, very strong. He's very strong. That's a very strong finish.
Good slasher.
This nice path. There's Kada. I love Kada.
He can go up and get it.
Oh yeah, Kada's got hops. Kada is very long.
He's long.
Yeah, he's 7'1". He's long. Then Boston was up 12, and then they don't box out.
Oh Jesus!
Gobert
just yoked on Hauser.
Yeah, if you get dunked on by Gobert, you should take your ball.
Hauser's what? He's got 5 inches on Hauser.
But you shouldn't just get out of his way.
That's true.
Don't be opposed. There you go. Tatum went to the basket finally, and then he did this because that's the
Cornette reminds me of somebody.
But again, they're up 11. Now look at 6, and then it's going to be 4. Watch this. Oh
Jesus!
Oh Lord!
Derek White.
Mm-hmm.
Who is that guy that dunked?
He's a lot bigger than Derek White. I can do that. Yeah, Minnesota has some horses. They're underachieving. Minnesota. There's DiVincenzo.
He tied it.
Tying it up. I mean, this became a Donnie, and Tatum again. Yeah, I mean,
Julius Randle.
yeah, he was there.
He was there 2 seconds late.
Pull up. Love the midi. The lost start.
Julius Randle.
We've dubbed the midi the lost start.
Yeah.
The mid-range jump shot.
Julius
is
Randle, the
lost
only
start.
guy that's surprised that Jason Tatum took a three.
And there's Derek White with the smooch, with the smoochy smooch of smooches.
Lucky as shit all night.
That was the smoochy smooch of smooches.
Lucky as shit.
It was.
And that was just a bad shot.
That was floating. A floater. So Boston escapes. Randall 27. Good night. 8 and 7. Bad night for Edwards. 15 and 6. Right there. He picked a bad night to take the night off. Or not play well when he had a chance to take
5
Boston
for 15.
down. Yeah. Porzingis ankle, Jaylen Brown shoulder, both out. So
I'd like to know how many shots Julius Randle took. Let's see about those. Today the 2nd and 3rd.
it is the 2nd of January.
So
And it feels like it. So while he's looking up that, we'll take a break. Segment 2 coming up. College football Final Four is set. Ohio State looking dominant, and Notre Dame looking for real.
9 for 16, not too many
Not too
shots.
bad. Segment 2 coming right up.